Supporters of health care reform point to a case in Maine as an example of why it's needed. An insurance company is suing the state to raise its rates. The story now from CNN's Jim Acosta.
Elizabeth Bean is what the health insurance industry calls an individual policyholder. As a self-employed social worker, she has to buy her insurance on the open market.
It went up from $450 a month to $550 a month. Yeah, $1,200 over the year.
Which may explain why she's rooting against her insurance company, Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield, in a high-profile legal fight with the state of Maine. A fight that's been dragged into the center of the nation's health care debate. A fight Maine's Attorney General Janet Mills says she'll win.
We'll go after them. We won't stand still for this.
The fight boils down to this. Earlier this year, Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield proposed a rate increase for its individual policyholders of 18.5%. The state of Maine, which has the power to regulate those rates, said no, lowering that increase to 11%. So what did Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield do? They took the state of Maine to court.
That wasn't enough for them. They're going back for more, and I just can't believe basically the greed of it in this context, in this economy.
This is greed.
In my view, yes.
Mills says she was floored by Anthem's explanation. That 18.5% increase was what the company needed to make a small 3% profit.
And it seems like the gist of what you're saying is the nerve of these guys.
Yeah. I mean, it's outrageous. Hello, it's a recession.
Anthem is owned by WellPoint, one of the nation's largest insurance carriers. WellPoint made more than $2 billion in profits last year. In a statement to CNN, a company spokesperson said the level of our increase reflected the medical cost trends for our individual market members and included a modest pre-tax operating margin of 3% to cover profit and unanticipated risks.
So let's fix healthcare.
And the company repeated the industry's call for healthcare reform measures now pending in Congress that would require all Americans to get coverage.
If everyone's covered, we can make healthcare as affordable as possible.
Anthem argues Maine's approved increase of 11% will result in no profits for the company. But Maine's Attorney General says not so fast.
In Maine alone, they paid almost $1 million in bonuses to their Maine executives in 1 year alone. And that is an issue in this case.
Elizabeth Bean says she's already spending a third of her income on health care, leaving her nothing for retirement.
Where's my retirement account? The CEOs of Anthem, I'm sure they have no worries about their retirements because I'm funding it for them.